Hi guys, it's Kira. Today I was feeling bored, so I decided to post something on YouTube, as you can tell. And if you can't tell by the title, then I'm going to be doing Markiplier Imagines, reading Markiplier Imagines, Jacksepticeye, Kyle David Hall, Johnny Gilbert, Shane Dawson, and PewDiePie. If it stops again, I swear to God. My phone does this weird thing, because I can't get an actual computer yet. Great. Because I can't get an actual camera yet, so it just stops whenever it hits like 1:30. So, yeah. So this is the first one, and it's a Markiplier Imagine. Let's do this. So I'm sat at home, bored and listening to music, waiting for my boyfriend of 1 year to come home with food when by My Chemical Romance came on. I slowly stand up and turn up louder, then I proceed to walk into the kitchen to make some cupcakes for Markaboo. As a surprise, I started making the cupcake mixture and listening to the music. I start moving my head along with the beat. After a few minutes of this, I just start dancing full on and sing along with the song. While I was dancing about in the kitchen, which was now covered in flour, I hear a deep chuckle and then a voice. So it says, in Imagines, it says, ha! Thing/N. Not a W. I don't know what I'm thinking. I can't think today. So I'm just going to put it in with my name. So it says, nice dancing, Kira. Markspov. Oh, yeah. I was out to get food for me and my beautiful girlfriend. On the way home, I stopped by a jeweler's to find a ring. Yeah, you may think, wow, you're already going to engage to her after a year of dating. Yeah, well, yes, I am. And why, you may ask? Because I fell deeper and deeper in love with her ever since the day I met her at Comic-Con. She is everything that I could have hoped for. As I walked into our shared home, I noticed my baby girl singing, and she sounded like an angel. And I go to where the singing was coming from, which was the kitchen. I stood there just watching her dance and sing around the flower-covered kitchen. I smile and chuckle. Nice dancing, Kira. It's my turn now. It's your Pav. So I quickly turned my head into the direction where I came and saw Mark leaning against the door frame. I didn't know you were going to be back so soon. I stare at him while brushing the flour off of my clothing, and then noticed the flour was all over the floor. I look up at him innocently. Don't worry, we can clean it up later, but right now we have a pizza to devour. I run over and kiss his cheeks while taking the food and placing it on the table. After eating, oh my God, I swear, just the SpongeBob voice came up in my mouth. Hey, Kira, do you want to go to the beach? I looked at him and tilted my head to the side. What, now? Yeah. Okay. We both stood up and got into his car and drove down to the beach. Through the car ride, Mark held my hand, rubbing small circles at the top of my hand. That's not what it says. Yes, it is. On top of my hand. We finally got there, and he took me near the shore and held me close, looking into my eyes. Kira, I love you more than anything in the world. You are my sunshine. You are my happy when skies are gray and I can't live without you. You are my princess, and I hope that you can be my queen. He gets down on one knee. Kira, will you become my Mrs. Fishback and marry me? I stand there with my hand over my mouth, tears of joy running down my face, but somehow I still choked out an answer. Of course I'll marry you, doofus. Yeah, marry you, yeah, doofus. Bah! He gently slips on the ring and stands up, picks me up, twirling me about. I love you so much. I love you so much more. As the sun went down, we both kissed and held each other close. Okay, I only did one because I'm already at 5 minutes. I don't know how much longer my thing can take, so if it stops, I'll just make a part 2. Got it. We're going to Jacksepticeye. God. Sorry. Okay, so your pub. You clutched the cold metal bars that the only thing keeping you from falling on the freezing ground. Your breath was short and shaky while your legs were wobbly as hell. Why did I even... So they use his real name in this, sorry. Why did I even agree to go ice skating with Sean? You looked up from the frozen surface to see Sean gliding around on the ice like a fudging princess. How does he even do that? Come on, Sean exclaimed, the ice complimenting, almost said his blue eyes. He looks like he's having so much fun. Just a second. Only one thing you didn't tell Sean was you didn't know how to skate. You put one foot on the ice. Steady, steady, steady. Your foot slipped under you and you immediately grabbed the black bars. Thanking them for saving your life. You looked up to see a worried Sean skating towards you. Are you okay, love? He asked her, being the worry bug he is. I can't do his Irish accent. I'm sorry. I won't be able to. Yeah, I'm fine. These bars here saved my life, he said while giggling. Sean chuckled and nodded his head. Care to join me? He asked, face flushed from the cold nipping at his face. You were nervous telling Sean you couldn't skate. I mean, come on. Almost everyone knows how to skate. I don't know how to skate, actually. I had to go somewhere and I couldn't skate. So, and I would love to, but there's one small problem, you whispered. And what would that be? Sean asked while his head cocked to the side, looking like a confused puppy. Aw, I can see that. I can't skate, you managed to speak out. Wanna run that by me again, love? Sean cupped his hands to his ear so he could hear over the loud talking and laughing. You clutched onto the metal bars with some more. I can't skate, Sean, you told him, with your head hanging low, looking at your favorite color ice skates. My God, the blades are so sharp. So sharp. Did you hear me? Sean said, snapping you out of your thoughts. I'll teach you how to I'll teach you how to skate. Sean exclaimed, getting all giddy. Time skate, 'cause I can. It literally just says time that. But yeah. See, you're getting it. Nah. I'm kind of doing it, you giggled. You were so concentrated on your footwork, you didn't notice that Sean has let go from your grasp. You finally noticed how cold your hand was, so you decided to look up and see Sean smiling like an idiot with his hands in the air, indicating that he has let go. Sean, why did you let go? You started to lose your balance, but you quickly regained it. Hey, look at me, Sean said calmly. He looked over at Sean. This is a very, very thingy. It's very long, so I'm going to skip. Okay. His green hair was blocking some parts of his eyes. You noticed it and pulled it back. Sean gave you a shy smile as you gave one back. He put his hand on your jaw/cheek ever so like right here. Is that where? I'm guessing. So ever so gently as he started to lean in. Is he doing what I think he's doing? Oh my God. Before you know it, you felt a pair of soft, warm lips connect with yours. Oh. I've never been kissed, so. I can feel the fireworks everyone talks about when they kiss their soulmate. It feels absolutely incredible. 10 seconds later, you both pull apart. 10 seconds? Oh my God. That's not a very long kiss. You and me, Hold on. 10 seconds later, you both pull apart. Sean rests his forehead on your forehead and kisses your nose. You immediately brush from the sudden nose kiss. As you are about to say something, you hear a deep, loud voice yell, "Hey, get a room!" You giggled, and Sean just shook his head and chuckled. "Care to join me, my lady?" Sean asked as he held out his hands. "Gladly." You agreed his offer as you couldn't get that stupid smile off your face. And ba-bam! It literally just says, and ba-bam. Alright. Ow. How long is it? This is not very long. Alright, so this is Kyle David Hall. This is the first one, because the Markiplier one was the second one, because the first one is very, very long, and I didn't feel like doing it. My head's getting cold. Okay. It was just some dreadful school morning, and you woke up to the sound of your alarm clock and noticed that it was 6:30 a.m., which meant you only had 20 minutes to get ready. So you threw on a My mind read that so wrong. Threw on a shirt and some black skinny jeans and your black Converse. That's a lot of black. You just put on some mascara and eyeliner. You didn't have time to do your hair, so you just put it up in a ponytail. You went to the bus stop and waited until the bus got here. You walked on and sat in the back, but usually sat along. This time someone sat next to you. Alone! He shyly said, "Hi, I'm Kyle." You giggled because he was so adorable and finally said, "Hello, I like a shirt. BMTH is one of my favorite bands," he said excitedly. You start to feel nervous as if you had butterflies in your stomach. Yet you just met him, and you can tell this will be something someday. "Hey, want to sit with me at lunch?" you asked him nervously. "I'd love to," Kyle exclaimed. You can tell that this is the start of a beautiful friendship. Friendship. That's all I got from there? All right. That's on wrong. Now we're on to Johnny. Okay. So this is Johnny Gilbert, Imagine. It's the first one. It's called Singing. Johnny has been on Warped Tour for the Warped YouTubers. You haven't seen him in a few weeks, and you're going to play a show for Warped Tour today. Wait. Before you got on stage, you picked out what you were going to wear. You decided to wear high-waisted shorts. Shit. A ripped-up shirt with long holes. Dang it! That's almost exactly what I'm wearing. With long holes on. A sports bra and some Vans. Oh, my Vans are downstairs. Whoops. On your way to stage, you notice the YouTuber tent is in front of the stage you were performing on. On your way there from to the front stage, the beat to Name of Song turned on, and you hear the semi-small crowd go crazy. You gave a quick smile and started singing. After the song was done, you introduced yourself. "Hi, my name is In case you didn't know, after the crowd was done wooing, you had. So this song is called, song name, and I hope you enjoy. In the middle of the song, you see the warped YouTubers halfway to their tent. After the last few lyrics of the song, the crowd applauds you, and you put your mouth to the microphone and say, okay, so raise your hand if you know who Johnny Gilbert is. About half the crowd raised their hand. Oh, wow, good, because he's going to help me do a cover of Thrift Shop later on in the show. The crowd roars with woos and beats as the next song starts. You quickly went to the side of the stage to make sure someone could get him over to the stage. By the time you were done talking, it was time to sing. After about 20 minutes of different songs, it was time for Johnny to come on stage. So you guys remember how I said Johnny was going to help me play Thrift Shop? Well, time has come, so please welcome Johnny Gilbert. The crowd clapping with excitement and happiness. As Johnny walked out, you gave Johnny a big hug, and the stage guy gave him a guitar and put a stool out. So if you don't know this is Johnny Gilbert. He is a YouTuber and one of my best friends, or boyfriend if you prefer. And with that, you gave him the look to start playing. Flashback. I love flashbacks. Johnny and you would always play the song together when you had nothing to do. Present time. The song ended, and the crowd roared. You were really proud of your performance and ended it with a thank you. On to Shane Dawson. I might not be able to get to PewDiePie because 1, I'm sick and I need to rest, and 2, my back is hurting and so is my throat. Ow! And it's taking me a long time to read, and usually that doesn't happen. So this is the first imagine of Shane Dawson. It's July 19th. Oh, that's near my birthday. Around 3 in the morning, you were laying in bed alone. Happy birthday to you. You finished singing. You wish to be in his arms, but you know that won't happen. There's a knock at the door. Who could that be? You think to yourself. You drag out of your bed and see that Joey's at the door. You open it with tears in your eyes. Hi, blah. He says. All you manage to do is wave. I got something from you. It's from him, he says. He told me to give it to you when I thought you were ready. You cringe, missing him more than you ever had. Oh! So this is like... Oh, this is sad. Oh, no. Oh, I read ahead. When he thought you cringe, missing him more than you ever have. Joey puts the small package on the table. He wanted you to watch it alone, so I'll see you tomorrow, he says quietly. You can hear in his voice that he's on the verge of tears. Bye, you muttered. When he's gone, you open the small box and it says, watch whenever you are ready. Oh God, I'm gonna cry. It's a DVD, so you put it in the player and wrap yourself in his red and black plaid shirt. He's on your screen now. He has an oxygen mask resting on his chest. He's wearing a hospital gown. The bloody bandages are around his head, just like you remember. If you are watching this, my surgery failed, he says. Tears start forming in your eyes. Don't you dare cry. You know I hate it when you cry. He continues. You gotta stay strong. For Shane. He continues speaking. Listen, I didn't make this video to remind you that I'm not there with you anymore. I made this to remind you that I am always going to be watching over you. By this point, tears are streaming steadily down your face. I really don't know what to say, so I'm not going to just yet. So I love you so much, and I'm missing you already. I need you to keep your head high, and we'll see each other again one day, I promise. He starts talking about all the good times you two had, including when he first met you. With each story, your eyes got wetter and wetter. He was the first love of your life, and he still is. He eventually runs out of stories to tell. Well, I suppose that this is it, he says. A single tear rolls down his face. I love you so much. I hope you had fun hanging with me because I had fun hanging with you, and I will see you someday. I will see you someday soon. Bye. The video ends and you collapse on the floor, longing for the kiss that you'll never get. Oh, that's so terrible. God. No. Okay. God, that was so intense. Okay, I think I'm gonna end it here. I will make another video, and it's going to be just of another Shane Dawson Imagine, because that was really, really sad. Oh, God, I have a headache now. So, I'm gonna go. I hope you enjoyed this. I will, dang it. I will not link these because I just exited out of all of them. But I will put their channels in the description. I hope you have a good day. And yeah. Bye. No, press the stupid button.